Questions? Just 1 minute, please. The floor is yours. Go ahead. Stefan Skleter is my name. Well, there is not much to add. There is no much to add because a lot has been said already. But as far as our guests are concerned, I would like to tell you that the Slovenes, throughout our history, have been able to join forces with the most developed trends. And this also goes for social entrepreneurship and cooperative movement in Europe. In 1933, when Hitler, in fact, started his bloody uprising, our Mohor society in Slovenia published a very important book by Dr. Andrej Gasar entitled For a New Social Order. For that reason, in Logatec, in the town of Logatec, on the 30th of November, we will commemorate 125 years of his birth, which is why we will have a commemorative event. With me, I have one film, which speaks about the neighborhood area of Dražići. Dražići is a wine bank, 100-year wine bank, and we would like to have it listed by UNESCO. Thank you for sharing your experience, and we indeed have to be proud of our legacy, of everything Slovenians have. We have a very wide and long-standing tradition. Thank you. Thank you, Stefan. Indeed, for decades, the Slovenes have followed the examples of good practice, best practice, but then we followed another example which was not that good, this sacred calf, which of course proved to be unsuccessful. And now it is high time to revive this old tradition, Slovenia undoubtedly has it, and to connect it with the contemporary trends of the EU and global trends. And if we do so, I believe that we will be able to set the right things in motion. But next to these initiatives, I would also like to take questions. Yes, I have one concrete question. I don't know who addressed this topic. I heard something about insurance, about those employed in insurances, and when it comes to the insurance cooperatives, so you pay when you are paid from a certain fund if you are unemployed. Do you have this insurance if you are a member of cooperative or not? So are you entitled to this insurance or not in case of unemployment?
But until 12 years ago, no. In Italy, the members of the worker cooperatives were not supported by the unemployment subsidies, because they were considered self-employees.
Let me draw your attention to one thing, because we have Slovene parliamentarians, and let us prevent this from happening, because self-employed do not have the right to have this subsidies. So if this is transferred to cooperatives, then at the outset cooperatives will be stuck. So for Dr. Andreja Črnak-Meglič from the parliament, please, this is addressed to you. Any other questions? No?
To have these subsidies, and they succeed 1990, I think, around. But until then, they were not allowed to have these funds. In case of Mondragon, for instance, but it's not here, Mika can answer for Mondragon, the cooperatives themselves have a special fund to subsidize the people who lose the job.
Yes, but in addition to the state fund, it should be added. Yes, Michele, in the afternoon, we'll also have a presentation, and tomorrow in the morning we will be able to learn about the Mondragon system in great detail. But now I believe that we are nearing an end to this session. Of course, we have a press conference which took longer than expected. Of course, this is good. Still, when hearing from our guests, from our eminent guests, we have been able to see that we are moving in the right direction indeed. those who think about cooperatives and about the need to seek the way out of this crisis and to finally make use of this system of cooperatives, which could in fact successfully address our transitional problems. And not many people would be marginalized if public opinion leaders as well as politicians in the 1990s embraced these concepts of the cooperatives as an equal model. We are where we are. We still have enough time, but it is maybe a good time to restore industrial brands which, in fact, were laid to rest. If we did so, we would enjoy great visibility. We would have great success. So I can claim this based on my experience because I work in the area of Southeast Europe. I know that they are still missing some of Slovene good products from the past and our brands, which were quite successful in times of former Yugoslavia. Thank you very much for your contributions. Now